Hello. I think an ability that has been lost to time for most humans has been the ability to think about the future and the ideas of it. People get caught up in the idea of trying to think about whether or not the future will be good for them or bad for them, instead of thinking about simply what the future could even be. You know, it's hard to think about that because it could give you a difficult grasp on the future, but it could give you a better view of what is there to come because you'll know that some things in history will repeat itself. That's why people even mention that as a quote. If you don't learn from it, history will end up repeating itself. And as long as you know that there will be patterns in the future, or things or stuff or people, or at least your friends and family will be beyond or into the future, then you can start getting a better grasp of the future and a better idea of what's there to come, you know? Because as long as you're there in the future, as long as your past self, or your current self technically, is setting yourself up for the future, then you don't have to worry about the future at all, because you know your past self is already setting you up for it. You know, you don't have to think too hard about it. You can't think about whether or not it'll be good for you or bad for you. You just have to think of what it will be, and you'll start understanding the future, understanding the different times, and what you are currently living in is always, unfortunately, the past. You aren't living in the present, even though, you know, you maybe spent this time watching the video or something, you know, but we're already in the past. Even this video's existence is already captured past. That's it. There's nothing more to it. So just go out there and do what you want, because your past self has already set yourself up for your future self. You know, you've already set yourself up before. So just go on and be that future self that you would think, or that different self, you know, grow into a different individual entirely. This is a little shorter. I like that. It was only 3 minutes. Anyways, see ya.